Всем привет, дорогие друзья! Меня зовут Ярослав, и мы продолжаем видео прохождение Grim Fandango. В прошлой части мы закончили с тем, что выбрались из адка чертовски непонятного леса. И теперь где-то в городе, забыл, как он там называется. Ладно, поехали. О, это не наш знакомый?
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera, is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest.
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
Who are you looking for?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she, too, was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
You must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
Что сделал? Убьем его. Нет. Ладно. С кем тут поговорить можно по поводу его женушки? Кто у нас тут вообще есть?
That's the way back to the forest. The spiders, the city, my old job. Let's hope I never have to take that road again.
Согласен. Понятно.
Let's hope.
Идем. Тут у нас ничего. Ё-моё. Как ты?
Tourists.
You gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubacava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
Так, нужно ему фотку показать. Мэнни. Заметьте.
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there.
So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
Заметьте, насколько даже этот персонаж все равно обалденно озвучен.
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making. Really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That's a good one.
Hola.
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubicava for a spell?
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as
Тату
you
на
are with
костях.
the fog.
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny,
Да.
could I have an eye patch?
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
Ясно.
Well, don't let me interrupt your card talk.
Oh, yeah.
Так, а мне тебе фотку нельзя показать?
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here 2 weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two, and she wasn't alone.
Да, кстати, вот это одна из тех нестыковок с сюжетом, про которую говорил Зулин и про которую оно заметно. В чем прикол? За сегодняшний день мы успели сделать много чего, да, то есть вчера вечером мы он тому, как там его зовут, чудику со шваброй, дали трость и отправили его. Пришли сюда, нам сказали, что его жена умерла позже него, в этот же день, да? И теперь нам говорят, что она уехала много недель назад. Как? Ай, да ладно.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid
6
in
недель
full.
назад. Почти 2
I
месяца.
cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Ай, ладно, не буду перебивать.
Don't let me interrupt.
Look, I know how you feel, son. Once I lost her way.
What was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
Так, все, теперь идем к тому придурку, думаю. Да, я не знал, как что тут делать, просто Зулин про этот момент упоминал, и это действительно так, ё-моё. Все равно дыра есть дыра. Так, журнал. Смотри.
Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2
2
months
месяца
ago
назад
with another
умерла
man.
позже него. Мы приехали сегодня утром на бешеной скорости в Костоломе. Он уже тут. Как?
It's all in there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
Вот так вот. Один год спустя. То есть прошел целый год. Тут целое казино.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Она.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacava.
Ну что, ребят, мы прошли первый год. По-моему, здесь 4. То есть, как и само путешествие в теории. Мы стали боссом казино, как я заметил. Я об этом серьезно не знаю, но думаю, что так. Ну что, думаю, сегодня у нас такая маленькая 10-минутная серия получилась. Ну, черт с ним, блин. Уже поздно. Думаю, на сегодня можно, в принципе, заканчивать. Хотя нет, давайте-ка спустимся вниз. Поболтаем. Черт, спускайся. Нет, правда, спускайся. О. Кто со мной поговорить хотел? О.
Hello, Manny.
Hola.
Здорово.
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, you know, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it.
Понятно.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club, we got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kiddie track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've gotta find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Later.
Out.
Так, что у нас здесь? Меня вообще кто-то звал. Богатые клиенты.
Ah, my bread and butter. Not while they're losing. Thrill-seeking rich folk with a poor grasp of statistics and probability. Everything okay down here?
I'm going to need some more tips if Monsieur Lucky does not call it a night soon.
Да. Выиграешь как же. Ну, Мани нормально, да, разжился так. Так, круиз-контроль. Я не сюда хочу. Как мне отсюда выйти вообще?
Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night. That you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand...
Ладно.
Okay, back to work.
But my system!
I'll be back.
Okay.
Я еще вернусь, да. Во. А кто меня ждет? Меня вызвали сюда, потому что мне сказали, меня кто-то ждет. Ладно, не будем на этом зацикливаться и будем прощаться. Всем спасибо за внимание. С вами был Ярослав. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте пальцы вверх. До скорой встречи, друзья мои.